Hey, everybody, in case you guys haven't heard here, just a little bit ago, there was not only one but two earthquakes to hit Nepal. One was a 4.2 and I think a 4.6, and then the second one was a 6.2. I can speculate on just one of the few reasons why all of these earthquakes and flooding and everything else is going on. No, I'm not going to speculate too much on. I've already stated why I think that the approach of something celestial wise is causing disturbances on this earth. But we're seeing more and more activity going on here. Is the latest out of Nepal.
Earthquake had resulted in more than 8,000 people getting killed and more than 21,000 people had been injured. All right, now to give us more updates in terms of what, of course, is happening at this moment in Nepal, we're being joined in by our correspondent Saloni Murarka, who's joining us live from Kathmandu. Good evening to you, Saloni. Do we at this point of time know as to what the scale of the devastation is in the aftermath of these two earthquakes?
Yes, of course. The epicenter of this earthquake is in the western part of the Nepal, and the Bajang district is an extremely remote area. The local authorities have informed that several houses have developed cracks, and while many houses, and including school buildings, have collapsed. However, the ground situation assessment is still ongoing. Now, we are just getting this report is that 12 people have been injured, including some children. But no casualties have been reported as of now. But the assessment will continue, and the local authorities have also informed that many smaller aftershocks were felt post the tremors around the hectares of 4.3 to 5.1. And we know that initially 6.2 magnitude earthquakes were felt in a span of 25 minutes. While these tremors were also felt in the adjoining areas, adjoining villages of the Bajang district, and mainly in the western part, and including in the central part of the Nepal. However, no tremors were felt in the eastern part of the Nepal, and this Bajang district shares a border with India, and therefore the tremors were felt in the Indian states like Delhi and Uttarakhand, including Uttar Pradesh.
Absolutely, indeed. Now, considering the fact, Saloni, that Nepal is a nation that is landlocked and is very prone to earthquakes because of the tectonic activities that is witnessed there, what measures did the Nepalese government actually take to ensure that the damage due to an earthquake is in some ways mitigated?
Yes, that's very right. Nepal's location is very vulnerable to the earthquakes, and we have seen in the past Nepal has experienced some disastrous phases. But what we can exactly say is that Nepal is still recovering from the 2015 earthquake, and like many historical old buildings were destroyed. Now the Nepal government is trying to build earthquake-resistant buildings that we have seen in Gorkha district after when almost 9,000 people were killed and over 20,000 housing buildings collapsed. So Nepal government is trying to mitigate in a way that trying to rebuild the buildings of the earthquake-resistant buildings we have seen in Gorkha and Nuwakot districts. However, the efforts can be a little lacking here in some of the areas. The efforts are a little slow, but somewhere the Nepal is making our go ahead.
Absolutely, indeed, Saloni. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and getting us all those details there.